Check 1 2, check 1 2. Miami on the Rocks. Casey Chops. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at MIA on the Rocks. Follow us on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Today's guest got the homie Ange in here. How are you?
Hi.
Good?
I'm good.
You're shy? We got to get you out of your shell.
Yeah, I'm shy.
Yeah.
Yo,
so we talked on IG for a little bit. You were going to bring a homegirl. She okie doke last minute. Yo, the excuses people use like last minute are crazy. Like
they are, especially when you know that they might be lying.
And I feel like if you're gonna okie doke someone and flake on someone and sell someone out, you gotta like really be picky with your excuse, because if you start to use the excuse of like a health thing, like my auntie is in the hospital, or my dog is had a seizure, or like you start to do something with like health, that's when like you better not be lying.
You better not be lying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could come up with a million excuses, but once you whip out one of those excuses, like you better have a conscience, you know?
Yeah.
But it's cool. We could do it one-on-one. So we talked briefly on IG, and you told me you were Russian.
I'm Russian from Siberia.
What? From Siberia? Wait, forgive me, like on my ignorance, but Siberia is like not the city, right? That's like
It's like a region in Russia, like
that's
a
like
one
the tundra,
part.
like the real.
Well, yeah, it is. Like there's no mountains really. It's just like plain. We have all the seasons and stuff, but the winter is like
Crazy.
harsh. That's the snow that you see in the movies that they show. It's true.
Yeah, like I feel like I watched on Netflix like the craziest jails in Russia, and I feel like that's where they like ship people. Like,
yep.
So you said you were from Russia, Siberia, and you came over here in 2015.
2015, which was like what, 7 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
7 years ago from Russia. What was that like though? Like you've never been to America ever?
No, but I mean, I've always traveled. I've been like to a lot of countries, like all over the world. And I mean, I always knew I was gonna, leave Russia. So we moved here because it was easier to stay here. And it was easy because I knew English. So it was like...
so you knew English in Russia?
I knew English and grammar. Yeah, I knew like grammar and stuff. So I just needed to like speak, learn how to speak and hear different accents. But yeah, it was pretty easy. Like 3 months, I remember. And I was like already comfortable.
Wow. So why Miami though? Like you come from, I feel like that's like the polar opposite, like literally.
That's exactly why.
Yeah.
Because it's the perfect city. There's a lot of Russians and...
Is there? There's a lot of Russians in Miami?
Yeah, I live in Sunny Isles.
Oh, that's why.
That's why.
I think that is like...
But in general, they are now. Especially like moving from New York. A lot of Russians are in New York and they're all moving here too. So it's cool.
Damn. So... I mean, how do you think you like the heat and shit? Like you like?
I do. I always like tropics. Like my favorite country is probably like Indonesia, like Bali. I love it. Or Dubai.
I want to go to Dubai. I haven't been to Europe at all.
You should, especially like Italy. It's so much culture.
Yeah.
Spain. I love it.
How far? Like when you lived in Russia, did you go to like the capital a lot? Did you go to like Moscow a lot or?
Like connecting flights and like just to go there and then go somewhere else, Like it was a long time ago, honestly.
Is it far? Like from where
5 hours flight.
Oh shit! So you lived like on the other side.
Yep.
Oh shit! That's crazy. I mean, how do you feel about all the shit that's going on right now? Do you have family over there?
I only have my grandparents, but they're in Siberia. There's nothing going on because they're not close to Europe or Ukraine.
Right. It kind of feels like you're isolated, like you're in your own.
Yeah. So I mean, the government is like playing games with people because there's no free speech now. Like, there's no people just brainwashed. Everybody is.
Yeah, because it's interesting because like I feel like people are brainwashed here too. I feel like the brainwash comes from everywhere, So it's interesting to see like your perspective. By the way, we're not going to be like political this podcast. Like I just
please.
Yeah, we'll just like touch on this little
I don't
subject.
know anything.
Yeah, because I was just just wanted to get your quick opinion on it. But like so you are like... Well,
I think it's horrible what's going on. When I first heard the news, it was like, it's terrifying. Who wants war? Like, especially in 21st century, like when, but I mean, it's, what can I do? I'm here now. And a lot of people now are fighting, especially like Ukraine and Russia is so similar. And they literally come from each other.
Right.
And it's so stupid to see how people actually get angry at each other and like stop relationships, friendships, even here being in Miami. There's like ongoing, like, like a fight between people. They're like, oh, no, you're right. No, you're right. And it's always like they repost all this stuff on the internet that's not even true.
Yeah.
And like, so why don't you just go out there and actually go and do the war? Like,
I feel like you can't listen to anything online.
No.
Like anything that you see,
especially
everything
in
is
Russia.
fabricated.
Nope, especially in Russia.
On both sides. That's how I feel about here in this country. Like,
It's true, but here at least you have freedom of speech. You have Twitter. You have like people just posting stuff, and before it gets banned, like you can still see it. But in Russia, no, they can literally put you to jail if you post something about the government.
That's crazy. So I mean, am I allowed to add? Like, are you anti-Putin? Like, are you like?
Well, we've always been kind of because that's why we're here. Honestly,
Okay.
he's been like he's been our governor, president forever, and it's just like. It's been fine, but it could be better.
Right. And it's crazy because like when you have two sides, like you have if someone's right and someone's wrong, it's easy, But I feel like one side makes good points and they have bad points, and then the other side has good points and they have bad points. So it makes it complicated, I don't think he's like a madman, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I also don't think he's obviously a dictator too, So
he is a dictator.
Yeah.
It's always been like he's from KGB.
Yeah.
KGB, is it right?
Yeah, KGB.
So, it says a lot already.
Yeah. Do you ever go back? Do you ever plan like
I haven't been back. I mean, I would love to because my grandparents are there and they're pretty old and I miss them, but I don't have a small family, so my old relatives are like around, the place, and I've never seen them in general like that often, so I'm not really like connected as much. So it's only my parents, but they're here, so I'm fine.
Dope. You asked for tequila. You didn't drink vodka?
No, I stopped. At first, my first, alcohol that I drank was vodka because it's like,
that's like
chill and like it's, tequila. What was tequila? I didn't even know. But then I started having headaches and...
You started going to these Miami clubs with these hood rats and started drinking Casamigos and your whole life changed.
You get to those tables with those guys who spend money and they only order tequila most of the time. Or like champagne, like Don P or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
I'm about to go back to vodka. I feel like that's what I started on, and now the tequila, like, I don't know because I'm getting older or whatever, but like I need to go back to vodka and keep it simple and just vodka and ice and maybe a little bit of lime, and that's it.
I just don't like the taste. Maybe I haven't been drinking like the real vodka from Russia. You know what I mean? Maybe it hits different. But
what's the real vodka from Russia? Like, what is it?
That's all I want to know,
like
honestly.
Svedka?
It's like they make it like, somebody's grandfather is like making it in a village or whatever.
For real?
Yeah, I mean, you can make it like in a small factory. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Don't quote me. But and you can make it like homemade. And it's like farm or whatever. Not farm, but not like a production, you can make it different.
No, you can make homemade vodka.
Your own. It's going to be, I feel like it's going to be even stronger probably.
Yeah, right.
It's going to be like medical. I don't know how to explain. So we use vodka in Russia if we have a fever, we rub it on ourselves and lay down, and it brings you like chills. That's how you reduce your fever. That's like what I was doing in childhood. Like my mom was always doing it for me.
Really?
You don't take pills because like we're pro like medicine, like natural stuff.
Yeah, me too. I'm the same way.
Yeah, so we used to like you rub vodka or anything like spirits or any.
So like what? Like where you rub it? Like on your arm?
All over your body. Your head, like everything, and then you feel like colder. You feel cold, and it just dries.
Vodka, because alcohol heats up your body, and then your body puts cold out to fight the heat, and that's probably what that does. It gives you chills.
Yeah, I mean,
does it work? Did it work?
It does. Yeah, you feel better. You just have to like reapply it. I mean, it's the same as water probably, but it just. Vodka gives it like extra strength or something. Yeah. I need to learn. Actually, I don't know why. They were just doing it. I was just rolling with it. Whatever.
Damn. So you come here to Miami, and do you see yourself staying here compared to like places like New York and the North, places like
if I see
Cali,
myself like staying here?
Yeah, like you prefer Miami out of all the cities?
So I've traveled a bit here, like, main cities like New York and LA. And I actually started liking LA. But from what I hear from other people, they prefer Miami. And everybody always wants to move out from LA.
Nightlife, everything closes at 2.
It is.
What'd you do over there when you went?
Well, the nature is nice. Like last time I went to
hiking. You went to the Runyon Canyon. You took the photo, the IG photo on Runyon Canyon.
I did when I first came, but then I was just like exploring like the other parts, like Joshua Tree. I've always wanted to go, and I had a great friend who invited me, and it was like nice because they rented a nice house, a nice car, and it was like Instagram vibes. So it was a different experience than just staying somewhere,
Yeah.
But it was cool, and then we just stayed in LA and there, and it was like a relaxing trip, but very like I love nature, so it's like like the scenery is nice.
Yeah. Like the mountains and shit.
The mountains, the rocks, everything.
So what do you over here in Miami? How do you like it? You like the culture? You like the party life? Or
well, I'm used to it already since I'm a Miami girl. That's what I think, at least. I like it. It feels like home, and I don't think I would trade it for any other city yet. Like New York is too cold for me. It's too like it's too
Girl,
big.
you're from Siberia. What you
I'm
mean?
saying no cold. I'm saying like like how you perceive it. Like it's just so like whoa.
Oh, you're saying just
You
like
know what
the
I mean?
people and the
The
ambiance.
people. Maybe I haven't again experienced the right things that I would like, but
Got you.
I think a lot of weirdos there.
Yeah.
Like creative weirdos.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely
And it's
correct.
fine. It's fun, but I don't think it's my vibe.
Got you. And okay, so you stay in Sunny Isles.
Yes.
Oh, you taking 28 traffic lights to get to the highway. I hate that shit. I stayed in Sunny Isles too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Bye. And my landlords were Russian at the time. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
So, how's the dating been here? You do.
Don't.
Yeah.
This is the worst question. It's
Why?
horrible because it's impossible.
But, I mean, a lot of women have share the same sentiments. So tell me, like, what is your perspective on why do you think it's horrible?
Okay, maybe I mean I see some people get lucky and they find like a good partner, or maybe it just seems like it. I don't know. I don't believe in anybody or anything, anyways. But it's just hard because I guess for everybody, for girls and for guys, because there's so many options and people constantly come here. And I guess a lot of people here are beautiful, honestly. And I get it. It's not about the beauty and stuff, like, but
It is.
you know what I mean.
Especially
when you
to the
see,
man.
yeah, exactly. What you first see, that's what you like and you're attracted to. So there's so many options, and especially if you're a guy who likes to have fun, it's just like, why would you stop? Like, I get it,
Yeah.
And some girls are like that too. So that's why it's hard, because there's always somebody else that maybe looks just like you, but has something better that somebody like the guy likes.
There's always like,
It's just,
and then you put technology on top of it, and it's like, I'm there too. It's like I want to like settle down and have a family, but it's hard because there's so many options, and like especially if you're a guy who has money and you're doing your thing, you have women throwing themselves. So it's like for that reason, I have to put my bar high. I have to make it to like you got to really be like a unicorn. You know what I'm saying? For me to like
Exactly.
settle
That's
down.
good.
But yeah, but I hear a lot of good things about like Eastern European women, bro. Like a lot of people tell me like, there's people that I've asked and I said, what's the best women in the whole world? And they say Eastern European women, because you guys, what they say is that Eastern European are traditional. You
That's
guys are
true.
feminine.
That's
There's a lot of the feminism here, like in this country, and then just the West in general, like. Women kind of are masculine now,
Yeah, a lot of independent women. And here in America, it's more, I feel like the culture is more like not 50-50. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, it's fair to say.
Mostly like man is literally equal like woman here. And they like push it really, which is fine. I get it for the rights and everything. But I get what you mean. Like Eastern Europeans, we're still like raised as the man is like a head of the household and like we're, taking care of kids and stuff.
Explain that to me, because the dynamic you grew up, your family dynamic, and you being like, you're cool with a man leading, you're cool with letting the man be the man, and you playing the it's almost crazy to say, right? Like it's like we have to like reestablish.
No, but I get it. I get what you're saying.
Like
I like it when because my parents are still together. It's been like 30 years.
Right.
Great. But and my dad is obviously like the main character, I guess, which is not. It's not really like exactly like this, but they're equal because they were also working together. But my dad, you can always like, no, my dad will handle everything. My mom can just chill out. So that's why I like it, and I don't mind like a man, being like
I feel
a
like
man
women
in a
should
relationship.
be able to just chill out.
Yeah, I like not using the brain when my boyfriend is near me or whatever.
All the time, like pressure is for shoulders, not hips. But see, if you say this to like an American girl, like what would you say? Because I feel like a lot of women can learn from the culture you're from. You know what I'm saying? Like would be happy, because a lot of women they're putting their career first, and they think they could wait, to date. And then they turn 40, you know what I'm saying? They look around, they got all the Gucci bags, they got, they could travel wherever they want, but I feel like most women want to have a family, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's where happiness really comes from, especially for women. So what would you say to like, say the American woman? Like how do you be feminine? Like how did your mom raise you to be, you know what I'm saying, amongst men?
My mom was always like, be mysterious. Be mysterious, like don't
Have a mystique, that's important.
like, yeah, I mean, just be like, behave and stuff, you know, don't be like hoeing around
Right.
and stuff. Like that's pretty much it. Like my parents are not really that strict, but they always like nag me about like pictures I post or whatever. But they still like it though. Anyways,
Talk about it.
my dad took some of them before, like you know, bikini pictures or whatever, because they had nobody to take them. But I mean, they were mostly like, you need to find a man, you need to get married, and I get it. Like sometimes they pressure you a lot, but in this moment right now and whatever like the world we live in, it might be not as necessary as before though. Like I kind of see
marriage. You're saying
marriage and like I mean relationships are important. You know, it's always good to have somebody near you, but like the way my parents see it, like, oh, by 25 you need to be married and like have a kid already, you know?
Right.
And I get it. Like I would love that, you know,
They
but
had you at like that age?
yeah, like my mom was 25 when she had me, and it's like a tough topic because everything's changed since like the 70s, for example.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of things changed, and you know
in every country, like
even the price of living like is changed. So sometimes like if a woman is single and let's say, or even if she's in a relationship and both of them are not making money, both of them have to work, and it's like you might get really busy, and I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's hard. It's not like it was before.
It's hard for a woman to be in her feminine energy all the time
because she also has to be
work
exactly
and be masculine
and maybe work more than women used to work before. You know what I mean? Like now everybody has a side hustle because they literally have no money as if they work like 9 to 5 or something.
Right.
It depends what you do. And yeah, it's tough. And the men sometimes, like I feel like men also have changed. Like I've personally met a lot of men who are like princess treatment. Like what do you bring to the table? Or all of this like BS. They're like, you're just shut up, you know? You're just
what do you mean? Like, what do they ask you what you bring to the
They
table?
don't like they might ask if they're really crazy, but usually you just feel it. Like they want like, oh, what are you gonna do for me? Like, you know, all this like.
Well, at
like,
the end of the day,
like literally, you don't even know me. Like I'm not you're anything. Like what? Like we just, you know, started talking. Like what is this question? It's like interviewing me for like being your wife. Like you know what I mean? Like and then you're not even don't even have intention to like do anything serious.
Yeah.
It's a lot like going on behind the scenes, but everybody's changed definitely. Men have changed, women have changed also.
So what would your mom say like if you were dating a man that couldn't support, you know, like a family and you had to work? Would she tell you like, yo, that's not the right man for you? Like you need to find a man who's of high value that could support a family or what?
If they wouldn't say that because, you know, both of my parents started working together. So my mom was with my dad when they both were the same.
Like a team,
yeah, they were like a team. So it's probably harder for her to see because they've been married forever, you know? So I don't think she's like dated a lot of people to like know. That's what she knows, you know? And I mean, I wouldn't probably date that person unless I see that they're actually working and something's not working out or like, you know, things happen in life. But if they're just chilling there and like, well, you can work, then okay, I'm the man. Then I'm like all the like. Why would I even need you? Honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's how a lot of women.
It's not for me though. Some women maybe like it, but not for me.
Yeah.
I like when a man. I don't mind when I actually like when a man is like making more money than me and like just more successful.
Right.
I like to learn from somebody.
Right.
So
I think all women want that, right? Women want a man that they could look up to.
Yeah.
That you know. But then you can't say that you're. It's tricky because then you can't. You as a man, you can't really. Like, what's the difference between a man leading and having control? Because women say most men just want to control the woman, but then women would say they want a man that could lead. So it's like, what's the difference? Because I think men get a little confused too, like between, you know.
I was always thinking about it, but I think it's very tough because there's really no right and wrong. It's mostly like, do you like what you're doing? Do you like who you're dating? Do you like this treatment? If you don't, it's just not for you because there's some other girl who's going to be like, I make enough money, I can do 50-50. I've met those girls. They're like, or I can pay for a man, that's fine.
Right.
There are different people in this world that we don't even know about. Maybe we've never met them, but they are there. And I think at the end of the day, it's like, you can't really put like a rule or something like this is how it should be or this is how it shouldn't be. It's just, is it for you or it's not for you?
Right, because everyone's different.
Because, you know, there's a lot of different people. But for me, for example, all I see is like balance. As long as it's balanced, you don't treat a woman just, oh, she's a woman. You just treat her as a person. Same thing with a man. You don't really have to be like, oh, you're a man, so you have to do this. At the end of the day, it's just a person.
Right.
You know, and everybody has different like childhood traumas or whatever. Or like.
So if a man, if you were dating a man or living for, how long was your longest relationship?
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's literally, I don't even know. There was like, it wasn't even a relationship. I don't even know what was that.
Yeah.
Like, no, I zero. Let's just say zero.
Okay, zero.
Literally, that's how bad it is.
Dang.
Well, I'm also like kind of very picky, so I don't really just, you know, I don't know. I don't really like date like that.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
It's just not happening. I don't know why.
And then I'm thinking, like, because I'm trying to, like, get your experiences from... But you moved from Russia when you were, like, what, 15?
I was 15.
So it was, like, you have...
I didn't really experience, like, the growing up
Do you
there.
prefer Russian men? Or, like,
I actually never dated Russian men. Never even, like, nothing with Russian men.
Really?
Nope. The closest was, like, Bulgarian. But
shit.
it's, like, nothing even.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No, but... No, I don't think so. I don't really... I've met a lot of Russian men here. They're completely horrible. Like, not...
Damn.
Maybe they're good people, but it's just not my vibe. So, like, showy, like, especially if they have rich parents. And you know how it'd be.
Is that how it is here? Like, a lot of Russians here have rich parents?
A lot of Russians who move here, they live, like, on the beach. And, like, you know, if I meet, like... If they're like 18 and like between 18 to 25, usually like parents support them or like they start doing family business. The ones that I've met, maybe they're great guys, but like the ones that I've met were like, what are you talking about?
Damn.
Like it's, yeah. They still watch my stories though.
Talk about it.
They don't follow me, but they still watch my stories.
So what's your type though? Do you have a type?
I don't know.
Like
I always...
moving from Miami, like, you know, like from Russia to Miami is like...
I don't want to say because I'm going to get stereotyped or like,
What do you mean? Everyone has a type?
That's what you think, but in reality you don't. Like, I mean, maybe some people only date like their color or not their color, but whatever. I mean,
I only date women that are like light skinned, like darker than me.
Okay.
You know? And a lot of people like want the opposite of them, you know? Like that's...
I like that. I've always liked that.
Yeah,
I like the opposite of me, but I've also dated the people... Or not dated, whatever. Let's say dated. I've also dated the people who were like, you know, just white or like regular, like other countries. Like literally, if I think about it, every person that I've ever like talked to, they were like all different races.
Right.
So I guess I don't really have a type. It's whoever like you just
Most women, I would say 80% of the women that I've been with, 70% of the, maybe 70 to 80% of the women I've been with, I was their first white guy they've ever been with. I'm like the experiment. I'm like, if they're going to try white guy, they're going to try me. And it's like, okay, I'm the experiment. For real, no, for real. That's how it's been, you know? So that's why I be having pressure, you know? Like, got to hold it down. But,
that's funny.
So if you lived with a man and he was in his masculine role, you know, handling the rent, you know what I'm saying? Making sure your life is good. Would you be doing the feminine things? Like, would you cook? Could you cook? Can you do?
Yeah, why not? If he's taking care of that, like I don't have to worry about this anymore. So I mean, I would still work because I love working and like doing my own thing. But I mean, yeah, obviously I would do things that he doesn't have time for. Like it's fine if a woman cooks and stuff.
Right.
I feel like we maybe are better at this, but some men also are great cooks. But
you're a great cook, you said, or you're not?
I don't know. I'm still like I
what
can
you cook?
Can.
If you're gonna impress a man, what are you gonna cook him?
Oh my God, I'm probably gonna YouTube it and
don't
be
say
like,
chicken Alfredo, bro.
No, I know the memes about that. No, okay. I'm not saying that. Something, I don't know, maybe like a Russian dish.
Yo, what's a Russian dish? Put me on.
There's a lot. There's like soups. There's like a lot of soups, but they're like very heavy. Like, not like heavy, but like meat and like potatoes, everything in it. So it's like
soup.
A good meal, yeah. Or like, it's like weird stuff. I don't even know how to say it. Like, we eat spaghetti, but like plain spaghetti.
Just no sauce? Just the noodles?
Just the noodles with butter, and then like cutlets.
It's a flavor.
I don't know if it's the right word. Cutlets, like meatballs, but they're not really meat. It's like you cook them differently, and it's really good. It's just like so homemade. It's good, so I would do that because it's simple. It's simple.
Your mom cooks?
Yeah.
Wow.
My mom does. Yeah, everybody. I mean, all Russian women usually cook.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't cook as much because it's just I don't have time or. Whatever reason. But I know I can because I've tried and I never was bad at it. Everybody liked it.
Yeah. Here, cheers.
Cheers.
See, this isn't so bad. You're easy to talk to. Where's your favorite place to go in Miami? What's your favorite vibe?
Well,
I'm gonna ask
lately,
you club, and then I'm gonna ask you restaurant.
I actually, beginning of this year, I kind of stopped going to clubs because it just takes a lot of time and you have to stay till 3 a.m. It's pointless. I just don't like it anymore.
Damn.
Unless, like, I've seen most of the artists when I was younger. So, you know, when they come to the club. So it's, like, not really interesting for me unless I'm going with a group or it's, like...
Someone's birthday or an occasion.
Yeah, or like
something.
you're going after some place, like, and it's like, okay, fine, I'll go.
Gotcha.
But, like, randomly, I'm like, oh, let's go to the club. I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Unless it's like I have to go to a restaurant before and then go to a club. Maybe. But usually I say no.
So if someone was hosting like an artist or something, what artist has to be there for you to like go to the club? What would you? Who?
Oh my God, I forgot. Probably Ghana.
Damn, bro, that was left field. What the?
I love him now. He's like the best.
Yeah.
All I listen to is Ghana.
I thought you were gonna say like Tiesto or some shit.
Oh no,
like,
I don't like
you don't
house music. I mean, I do like 1 or 2 songs, but like I can't do the whole night. Like
the tiki music.
I need to hear some rap, some pain. Those words.
He said Ghana. Okay. So Live on Sunday is your vibe. If you were gonna.
Actually, no, because it's too packed and it's a Sunday. It's Kiki night. You have to go.
Like being around the rich guys, all the money. I said, no, I'm not mad at you.
He ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Yeah.
I mean, you're a tall Russian model, bro. Like you're like a unicorn out here, bro. Like,
I mean, there's a lot of
tall are you?
me's. I'm like 5'8" or 5'7".
Yeah.
I have a friend. She looks exactly like me. Well, everybody says they're like twins or sisters. Yeah, so I'm not the only one that looks like me.
So
There's other unicorns. You know.
So okay, yeah, no, Kiki's
Kiki is fun, but I haven't been going there, lately. But I don't know. Honestly, I always think about what's my favorite place, and I can never name one. It's like restaurants. I like going out to eat. Like I love good food.
No, talk to me about the food. What's your favorite restaurant?
The first that comes to mind is probably like Dirty French, the new place that.
Where is that?
Dirty French. It's
I've
like
never
in
heard of
Brickell, I think.
Dirty French.
Dirty French Steakhouse. It's good.
I've never heard of it. It's just a regular American. It's not
No, I think it's French. I actually don't. I think it's French. Yeah,
I don't think you could. You tell people French fries are from France, they look at you like you're crazy. I don't think that applies to everything.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, they're not from France?
French fries? No, I don't think so. I think French fries are
No,
American,
we
bro.
both don't know. No, they're not. Why would they be called French fries?
That's what I'm saying.
Damn, you got me thinking.
Right? Mind blown. Hey Siri, where are French fries from?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia.
French fries.
North American English chips, British English, finger chips, Indian English, French fried potatoes, or simply fries.
Originated in Belgium.
What?
Mind blown.
Is Belgian waffle from Belgium?
You see, we don't know. That's
insane. Why would
Yeah.
they do that? Why would they do like
Why would they
this?
do that to us?
But yeah, Dirty French Steakhouse is good. What other places? I forgot
Are
all
you
my
like a Poppy
restaurants.
Steak, Komodo, Swan, Prime 112?
I used to go there a lot, but now there's so many other places that like opened. I like Faena. Faena? I don't know how to pronounce it right ever. But this is a cool place to eat, to hang out, and just I like lounge vibes now.
Got you.
So it's like I don't mind like live music or like just somewhere where you can socialize.
Yeah.
I like Socialista. Well, it's like a lounge.
Are there any good Russian restaurants around here?
Russian? Yeah, there's one or two in Sunny Isles. There is one called Oasis Chai Khana. It's like Uzbekistan food, but it's like Russian too.
I don't think I've ever had.
It's really good.
Russian
A lot of Americans like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Ararat or like there's different like you just have to Google Russians. Usually most of them are like similar and they're good, and they always have this crazy party vibe, but like Russian party. So it's like people dance
What's a Russian
weird
party?
when everybody just gets like hammered, and then the
would
DJ
imagine
is
that part of it.
super loud, and it's like weird songs that I literally don't like, like Russian songs or like Russian house songs, like from back in the day. They still play like this fucking SSSR music.
Yeah.
It's annoying because like move on, please.
Yeah.
Like, this has been like
Is there like
nobody's
Russian like trap music and shit? Have you seen?
There is. There's a lot of Russians copy American rappers, and
Well,
it's
everyone
so
around
hilarious.
the world. There's Japanese trap. There's Brazilian trap. There's every type of trap. I saw kids from Australia do trap. Like so, there's every country has their own because everyone takes from American culture and
But
makes
I
it
feel
their
like
own.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But Russians, I feel like they take a lot from America. Even like the slang now, it's like American, a lot of it. And I'm like, do you even speak Russian anymore? Like they all say like variations of English, but like in Russian letters. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Like I can tell them something,
That's why, bro.
and they understand it.
Putin probably hates that shit.
He probably
bro.
does.
Culture, American culture is the strongest. It penetrates any country
Because
in the
it's so
world.
easygoing and it's accepting all, and it's just fun and stupid. You know, like not culture. I'm saying like whatever we do on like meme
Like
stuff.
the music and stuff and shit.
The music, the memes are literally copy. Like if you go on like VK, it's like a Russian Facebook. Same memes.
Oh man, I don't want to get geeky and like serious, but I could like see why, because like, bro, American culture is like degenerate, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It is,
like, and
low-key,
it's traveling
it
around the
is.
world like poison. And I'm American and I could say that. You know what I'm saying? So there's people that are conservatives, like I would imagine people like Putin, and certain people, people around the world that are like, bro, like we gotta like keep the world operating and like a little bit organized. Like we can't have everyone be fucking influencers. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole
That's
world
true.
cannot be influencers. Like,
That's true.
you know?
But it's just funny to see. Like I look at some Instagram like Russian news, and then it's like some guy who literally looks like Machine Gun Kelly, and I'm like, wait, I thought it was American. It's literally a Russian guy, like exact copy, or like I don't know, they turn like black or something. I don't know. Like it's just literally like copy rappers like Young Thug or like all of that. It's
Yo,
just so
I was
hilarious.
with one Russian girl before, and she told me something that I can't remember, but it was like a slang. And maybe you could help me
Okay.
remind me of this. And it's a saying. And I can't say it in Russian, but I just know what it means in English. She said it had to do with something about spaghetti on your ears.
Oh yeah, it's.
What does that mean?
It
Explain.
means like lapsha na ushi. It's like when somebody's lying to you.
Okay, that's what that is.
It's like you put like spaghetti on your ears. It's
Okay.
like yeah. I
She
don't know how.
broke that
I
down
honestly
with-
don't know where it came from.
I don't know how I remember that shit. That shit was a long time ago.
That's
but yeah,
crazy.
she said something to me in Russian, and I was like, yo, what are you saying? And she's like, it means spaghetti on your ears. I'm like, okay, why are you saying that? She's like, it just means in Russian that like you're lying.
It's like
or-
don't put spaghetti on my ears. It means you don't.
How do you say it in Russian?
Не вешай мне лапшу на уши.
Damn, that's
I can't even talk Russian. It sounds so weird.
What do you mean? I speak Spanish. I'm white and I speak fluent Spanish, so it doesn't.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I mean-
Is
Не вешай мне лапшу на уши.
Russian a hard language to learn?
It is. You see, you can't even repeat it.
I mean, but Spanish is
Spanish is easy. I tried.
Spanish is the second fastest language
Yeah.
in the world. So it's hard to learn because all the syllables are so they come at you like bullets, and you're trying to like understand it like
That's,
you know.
That's true, but I feel like it's easy to actually like memorize the words and what they mean, because I tried learning it and I was speaking a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can read it more. If I hear like in songs, I used to have friends like Puerto Ricans who like translate it for me.
Dope.
So I like know Bad Bunny songs and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. But it's easier than Russian. Russian is different because it's different letters and it's different pronunciation. Like you can't even say it. It's like French. Like you can
Like
just
the
say
letters
it.
are different.
Yeah,
so
you
can't even.
you can't say the sound. It's crazy. Like how could you flip your tongue to say it? You can't.
That's in Spanish too. White people can't go
Really?
grrr, like you know what I mean. Like that shit is not easy. Like
It's true.
you know. Was it easy for you to learn English? Like was it?
Yeah, I feel like I was born knowing it. Honestly,
Yeah.
I was always interested. Like even and I had those like DVD.
Mm-hmm.
I was always watching. Like I would watch a movie in Russian, and then there's an option to watch it in English, and I would just go myself and watch it in English. And then that's how I was like learning.
Yeah.
And then I had a tutor since I was 5. So
Oh shit. And you
Yeah.
speak at the house. You speak Russian with your parents?
I speak Russian with some of my friends that speak like Russian English or like Russian. Depends when I want to, but I try to speak. I don't know. It's easier for me to speak English, honestly.
Yeah.
I
Your
can't
parents speak
switch.
English?
No, they barely. Like when they need to, really, they somehow remember it. But like usually, no. They're like, what?
And is there like different Russian like dialects?
Oh yeah, every city or like every
So
region
like
has.
you're from Siberia, so like would your Russian be different than someone
normal.
from Moscow? Would it be different?
Moscow is probably more sus. Like I feel like it's more like
More what?
more sus. Like
Sus?
yeah, I
What
feel
does that
like.
mean? Like
I honestly don't.
What do
Yeah,
you mean
like, I
sus?
don't, there's a lot of different people there. I don't even know. There's like not even Russians live in Moscow. Like there's so many. It's international.
Gotcha.
So they just take everything from everybody, you know.
Okay.
But they're like also like plain, usually no accents or anything.
and then in Ukraine, that's a different.
Ukraine is different. They speak Russian, but we don't speak Ukrainian because they used to be a part of our country.
Right. Would you be able to understand them if you?
Some words, but not really.
Yeah.
They understand us though, which is fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, I can't understand what you're saying, but they can understand us.
Yeah. Damn. I'm just like interested because I don't like get to speak to a lot of people from Russia. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know.
Well, I am, I think, very Russian in general, like in my heart, but also the same, like because it hasn't been that much time, and I was 15. It's not like I was here since I was 8 or like
Yeah,
whatever.
so a lot of your, like,
I was already like a grown.
where'd you go to high school?
I went here. I don't know if you know ATM, Alonzo and Tracy Morning.
Yeah, that's the Sunny Isles school. What you mean
Well,
on
it's like
151st?
North Miami. Yeah, you know, by
Yeah.
FIU.
Yeah. Used to run that track when I lived in Sunny Isles.
But I feel like I'm Americanized. And a lot of people say that I don't look Russian because you know how Russians are. Like Russian girls are very like.
No, I don't. So explain to me.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, because you look Russian to me.
No, but I'm saying like I do look Russian, but I don't act Russian. And a lot of people tell me that all the time.
What's the difference?
Well, Russians are more like reserved and like sometimes they can be like bitchy. Like the girls, especially the ones who just came, and if they're like from like some city, you know, when everybody's serious in Russia, you know, we like jokes and stuff, but nobody's like smiling or like saying hi. Everybody's very like, I don't know how do you not know that? Everybody says Russians are mean. It's true at like certain extent.
I like women who don't smile. It's weird. I like serious women. I think that's a turn on to me. Like when women are just like look like they're just like serious and angry and like.
Well, I always like everybody always tells me like you should smile more, and I started, and I think I'm American now.
But I like what I appreciate. It seems like to me is like you don't seem American to me because your look is like natural to me. Like a lot of, I don't know if you notice it, but a lot of these American girls, they do a lot, you know, with the makeup, with the eyelashes, with the fucking wigs, with the fucking the surgery, with the you seem.
Well, that's like the whole world now, honestly. But yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Because we're naturally beautiful.
Yeah, no, for Eastern European girls are like.
I don't know. We're born models, and not all of them, obviously, but I know what you mean. The ones that come here, especially.
Right. Is your mom tall like you?
My mom's tall, and my parents are the same height, so they're like me.
Yeah.
But I see what you mean. I think I consider myself, and I don't like stereotypes. And if I tell somebody that I'm Russian, they always like,
I feel you.
This and that.
I hate stereotypes too, but then I'm also say stereotypes exist for a reason.
I also stereotype. Yeah. But I'm saying like me specifically, I know that I'm like not that Russian that you think I am. I'm more like, I like consider myself international.
Right.
I'm like Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah. Oh, you pitbull now?
Yeah.
No, that's one of the main reasons I learned Spanish, because when people will be so quick to stereotype you and think and put you in a box of how you are, then I'll just be like, "Que lo que tú me dices," and I'll like start speaking to men. They'll be like, "What the fuck?" And as soon as I do that, they know like that. Okay, I'm not the stereotype of what you think I am. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the main reason I wanted to learn Spanish and just be different, because I hate people that just try to put you in a box. You know?
Oh wait, you just learned Spanish?
Yeah, I mean, in 2015, 16, probably my first time I went to Colombia was when I started studying it, like, for real.
Oh, wow.
And, like, I go to Colombia all the time. I have friends that live in Colombia. I DJ over there. I did this class called baseline.com. So I would pay $100 a month, and you get unlimited Zoom calls with teachers in Venezuela and Colombia. So I would do you could do 30 minutes a day or 8 hours a day. And I would DJ at night, and I would be doing 8 hours a day, just talking to teachers in Colombia.
That's a dedication.
Yeah, no,
nice.
Yeah. I'm a Scorpio. I get obsessed with shit.
Me too.
Like
Me too.
What was your sign?
Scorpio.
Oh, that's.
My birthday is November 1st, so it's coming up.
Oh shit! And we gotta talk. Okay, so yeah, you get obsessed with. I get obsessed with shit like.
Okay, so my Libra. My rising.
I don't know the rising
Libra.
and all that shit. If a guy knows
you
that
should,
shit, he's a little.
It's important. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay.
It's good you don't know, I guess.
If a guy started telling you about his rising on a date and shit, you're gonna
I'll
be
like concerned.
Yeah,
okay, how does he know that?
Yeah.
But my rising is Libra, so I'm very balanced. I'm not like a Scorpio, but I am, because I have 3 other Scorpios in my chart, which you probably don't care about. But
No.
If the rising is Libra, it's how people perceive you. So sometimes people don't know that I'm a Scorpio because I'm very balanced.
Yo, diagnose me. Like, how do I know? Like,
you have
what
to download the CoStar, the app, and then you put on your
what my rising is.
Yeah, and your rising and your moon and like all other like planets, and it tells you like what everything means.
One of my joints, someone told me one time, they're like, "What time were you born?" And I had to call my mom. And
no, you have to know, because you have to put it in the app.
One of my things is Cancer. That's all I know.
Well, you have to know what it is.
The rising or the falling or the one.
Because Cancers are crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Scorpio's a gift and a curse. I'm a recovering hoe. So I'm like,
Can you really recover, or one trigger and you're gonna be gone?
I've relapsed a couple times, but like I'm on like a good streak right now, you know. Like,
As long as you want it, don't pretend.
no, that's what people did. Like, I'm a recovering hoe. Those days are done, you know? Like I could use my Scorpio-ness for evil, or I could use it for good. And I'm trying to harness my energy. I know a lot of evil Scorpios. Like I've been evil before, but like,
Oh, wow.
like I'll plot some shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like if I want revenge on somebody, if someone
So
tries
me.
me, like your friend that just sold you out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like
my God.
my evil mind would, because I'm not a bad person. I'm not malicious to people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I'm one thing I do not do, I believe it's the only crime is deception, is lying, is the only crime you could commit. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
So
Literally.
I would rather tell you a harsh truth than comfort you with a lie. You know what I'm saying?
It always comes out, and I always find out.
As you did.
Fuck around, find out.
So if that would happen to me, like my homegirl sold me out last minute type shit, and then she tells me, you know, it's a health issue, I'll be like, okay. In my back of my head, I'm like, oh, now you're using like the health, got to go to the hospital excuse. Okay. And then if I find out you're lying, if you hit me with that excuse, like you got her location, now my evilness comes out. That's when my evilness is like, okay, I'm gonna find a way to either I don't know
5
if you're like
years
me,
later,
but
you're
like my words,
I took my leg back.
my words could cut. Like I'll say some shit and I'll just
Yeah.
like, you know, I'll have you thinking like, damn, like, you know.
Oh yeah, I think it's a Scorpio thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I do the same, but like I try to be chill about it. I just know karma will get you, and I'll help it.
I'll
it
say
get
some
faster.
passive aggressive shit. Like if it's like, you know, like
Yeah.
I'll say some shit, but what else about our Scorpio-ness do see if we have in common? Are you by yourself a lot?
I like to be myself. Like a lot of times, especially when I moved here, I didn't really like seek to be like to have friends and stuff. I just know already. Like usually, I walk into the room like I know yes, no. Like I know who's gonna be my friend, who's not gonna be my friend. I'm very
just
like
off the energy, like you can
I'm
read
very,
energy good.
Yeah, like I'm very like lately, especially not psychic. What do you call it? Like my intuition is like very good,
Right.
and sometimes I literally see the answers in my dreams, and this is crazy because I read about it, but you know. Anything can happen, but it's true. My intuition is so good. I know things before they can happen. Sometimes I have dreams, and I'm like, I'm gonna remember this dream, and this happens, or like similar stuff happens.
crazy.
I know. I didn't think it was gonna.
I just feel like
it's
there's so many
possible.
people who don't like live up to like my standard. Like I set myself. I'm hard on myself. I don't know if you
Yeah.
are, but like I'm very analytical and hard on myself, and it's good for me. You know, I think people need to be hard on themselves. You know, it's on like I'm hard on myself to stay in the gym. I'm hard on myself to do things I don't feel like doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have to do to progress in life. You know. So when I meet people that give me that energy that I don't hold myself to, which is why I'm alone a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not. How are you gonna help me if I waste my time with you? You know.
I mean, I like my company. Like, why wouldn't I be alone if I like my company?
Word, right?
I'm fine. I don't care about y'all. Like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I can literally talk to myself if I need to. I don't have a problem like going to the restaurant and be by myself.
Okay, now this is a good topic because I was just talking about this the other day. I've done it before. Would you go on vacation by yourself?
I've done it, but like I went to LA last year twice by myself. But I met up with some people there. But you know, I was by myself for like a couple of first days, like literally by myself. Like nobody was taking pictures of me, nothing, like alone. And then I met up with some friends who like came there or whatever. But you know, not a lot of people can like have courage to do that, like to go somewhere. Even like LA, it's like 5 hours away.
I've done the same thing. Everywhere I go in the country, nationally, I have people, whether it's New York, LA, I have people there that I end up meeting up with. In Colombia, I live by myself, but I had people over there as well. But I think about like I've never been to Europe, and I'm like, damn, should I go to Europe by myself? And I weigh out the pros and cons of that because I do like being by myself to where I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to, if I want to be bummy that day and not go out and just be bumming it, I don't have to hear, you know what I mean? Like it's easy to just, but then you're there by yourself too. So like, if you were me, would you do that? Would you be able to go to Europe by yourself?
Yeah, I know it's far, but I've been to Europe kind of, so I already know what's the vibes.
So I guess the equivalent would be like, would you go to Thailand by yourself?
I've been to Thailand.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, it's like twice. Because my parents, Russians love Thailand. It's cheap, it's like accessible, and it's great. Like,
Japan?
I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, Japan would be scary. Actually, Japan would be scary because it's a like different world. My friend is in Japan now. He's like, what the fuck? Like, it's literally like, it's different world because they have so much stuff that we don't have, especially like US or like Russia. Like, it's like I don't know. Somebody said that they're like third world country, but I don't.
Nah, bro.
Somebody
I think
said
Japan
I
is
think
like
they're
the
very
fourth
advanced.
biggest economy in the world. or some
Yeah,
shit
I don't
like
know why somebody said that, but yeah, they're like, you know how they have all this technology and like stuff that we don't even have, or like
Yeah.
trains or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that would be
Tokyo, I
scary,
think,
and
is the
especially
biggest
the
city, right?
English. I mean, the English is not there, so like they speak
Straight
Jap-
Japanese.
yeah, and you know it's very weird. Even their like reactions and the way they behave, it's different.
Yeah.
So that would be scary, but I feel like you could do it. And there's probably a lot of tourists, or you can like you know you can connect with somebody there.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like
We're not friends that go DJ because they love like DJs from here. So I have a lot of friends that DJ over there in the clubs and shit. What
I want to see a Japanese club.
Huh?
I want to see a Japanese club, how it is.
It's the same. They like hip hop. They like American shit.
Really?
Yeah. It's not like the.
Is it like Mitsuki
I've
or
heard
something?
Japanese trap and shit. Like I've heard
Really?
That. Yeah,
That's
it was dope
fire. I
as
need to hear that.
fuck. Where's a place you want to go that you haven't been? Or like what's next on the list?
Oh, well, I'm thinking now. I don't know. Oh, maybe like New Zealand or Australia. I think those, I want to just be in nature. Like I love something that's like, wow, like it's untouched. Like New Zealand is pretty like.
Have you done the nature here? Have you gone to the Everglades with the alligators and shit on an airboat ride?
No, but I want to. I know what it is. I just haven't got a chance to go. But that's like, okay, you know, I've seen a lot of alligators in
I've
my
seen
life.
snow one time in my life.
One time where? In New York?
No, yeah, and it was in the projects in the hood. It wasn't like beautiful snow where you could make a snowman. It was like a crackhead, like right there,
Yeah.
like, you know, and it slip on the concrete, and it wasn't like cute, pretty snow, you know.
That was like Christmas vibes. It
It wasn't that. It wasn't no snow angels, no none of that shit. It was the projects in Harlem. Australia.
Australia is nice. I see a lot of people like
Yeah, no, my dad's
living their lives there. Yeah.
but they had crazy lockdowns. I don't know if I want to go to Australia, bro.
And they have
Yes.
spiders. I don't like
They have
spiders.
spiders?
I'm trying to. Yeah, they have. Do you not know? Like you literally open your bathroom and then there's a spider in the
For real?
toilet. Yeah, that's the main thing. Is big ass spiders.
It's like
Or,
iguanas over
snakes.
here and shit.
Yeah, but iguanas. I don't know why people are even scared of like raccoons or iguanas. Like
They just look crazy. I don't think it's
no, they're. I would literally pet them and like feed them. Why would you kill innocent animals? Like raccoons are like literally they can be pets.
Do you know I think they're giving money to kill iguanas? Like they
Yeah.
need people to kill iguanas. I forgot why.
Because
but
they're
it's
invasive species and like eat everything. They ruin everything.
fucking up the
I feel they're
ecosystem
fine.
and
I think they're fine.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm against like I love animals like more than people. So
Girl, you grew up in Russia. You like seen like a polar bear and shit.
no.
Oh.
Well, where I'm from, it's a city, so it's like, bro, they kill everybody. Like, there's like a lot of illegal hunting and stuff, and even the government goes and like kills
Yeah.
some endangered species. Oh, there was a story once. There was some like a person, whatever, from the government. He flew on a helicopter to kill these goats who were like super endangered, like put like, you know, for protection. They went to kill them, and they crashed and they died.
In the helicopter.
Yeah, it got on fire or something. They
that's God's
crashed,
work.
and I was like, karma.
Damn.
Yeah, I was happy. I didn't even have any remorse for that.
Damn. I wanna do the Colorado, the winter vibe. I haven't
Oh,
done
I
that.
went.
The skiing. You did the skiing.
It was
and
nice. I like snowboarding, but yeah,
I haven't done none of that shit.
it's cool.
I'm a tropical white guy.
Tropical.
Yeah, I'm not. You know, I'm.
Same. Twins.
Twinsies. Work. What do you do for
Work.
work? We forgot about that.
I'm an esthetician.
A what?
An esthetician. You know the people like beauty services, like
Oh, of
facials
course, of
and
course.
facial treatments, and you know.
Yeah.
And I also do laser hair removal. So
Yeah,
if anybody
you could
needs
get these bags under my eyes away.
bags under your eyes, how?
I'm asking you. Can you take
I mean,
them out?
I don't do like Botox.
Facials?
Or, I mean,
Oh.
facials is
Can't
like
put like some shit on my thing and like they're
Tape?
money bags. Don't get it
Tape?
twisted. These bags are designer, but like
we can do microneedling on you.
yeah,
Yeah, it will like smooth it out.
that's what I need in my life.
Yeah. So I
Oh.
do that, and I just started my own business actually. So
Doing that?
yeah, I just opened.
Crib?
No, like I rent a place at the salon.
You opened your own place? Oh, but you like a place in a salon already.
Yeah. You like rent a space there.
Where at? Plug it. Like let people know so they could get
It's
facials.
Laser and More.
Where at?
In Sunny Isles.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Laser
It's
and more.
nice, and the prices are very good, and I'm great. So
Talk about it. Plug your social media so people can follow you or whatever you want to promote.
So it's my Instagram. My business Instagram is Laser ND More. So without the A, Laser and and more.
Okay.
And follow me, and I have promotions
Talk about it.
and stuff. But yeah, I'm very excited about this because I've always wanted to be like an entrepreneur. My parents were entrepreneurs, so
Yeah.
it's
It's a lot.
that's what runs in my blood.
It's a lot, bro.
It's a lot.
I don't think a lot of women understand what it's like to be an entrepreneur. They want to open a salon. They think that, you know, they're gonna have all the Gucci furniture, but they don't know where the fire extinguisher gonna go.
I know. It's crazy.
They're gonna walk in with their latte with a little chihuahua in their purse.
That's like
think
when
they're gonna be there for 30 minutes and then they're gonna leave. But like,
that's a dream, and I've seen people do that. Like, you know, I've met some like salon owners, but it's still like if something goes wrong, you're the one responsible for everything, and you get the fines. So it's like it's not as easy as it sounds. So, but whatever. I'm just, you know, doing my little thing right now. I don't want to do like I don't want to have a lot of like responsibility, like crazy, like for employees or anything. I'm literally on my own.
Yeah.
And I like what I do. So.
Did you went to school for it and shit?
I went to school for it. I'm still like continuing some education, like certifications and stuff, so I can advance in that. But it's cool.
Dope. There. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a this or that for fun. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. What's your biggest turnoff?
My biggest in like people.
Yeah, and a man.
I'm a man.
We'll do a physical turn off, and then we'll do like a.
Okay, so the intellect. I guess no, not the physical turn off is that when they don't text, because I'm never gonna text first. I'm sorry. I'm never gonna text first until like 3 months in.
Got you.
Talk
about it. You gotta be that hard to get Russian girl. Your mom taught you right.
It's just not me. I can send a meme and see like what if we match the vibes, but
if our meme chemistry is right.
Yeah, I'm a fool. I love stupid memes, but you have to like. I'm also very serious.
Yeah.
So like I can switch from 0 to 100.
See, specifically, my thing is like, within the texting, I can't fuck with someone who can't spell correctly. Like that's such a biggest turn out to me. If we talk like we're in MySpace or like.
Yeah, it's annoying. MySpace. Like how long ago was that?
Yeah, like if you talk like freaking, I don't know. You gotta have some type of like literacy.
Physical turn off.
No, physical turn off. Shorter than you? Have you dated a guy shorter than you?
He wasn't shorter, but he was just like my height, and it's like.
And then you put on heels and you look like a giant.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. That's not the biggest like ick. That's what they say now. Not turn off. It's ick. So my ick, physical ick, is like I guess when they don't take care of themselves, like if like nails are dirty or like
hygiene,
teeth, like hygiene. Yeah, it has to be important. Toes, especially like.
Toes.
They be forgetting about toes. They like take off their shoes and then it's like
you have a
gremlin nails.
You have a foot fetish?
No, but I'm just saying it's not cute. I don't want to see men toes in general, but if it's ugly as well, like you're pissing me off twice. Like, come on, like seriously.
But you have damn, so you don't have a foot fetish?
No, who does? What's a foot fetish like?
Like you like to get your toes sucked?
I don't know. It's like not. It's not like if you want to do it, I guess you can do it.
Knock yourself out. Okay, so turn-ons. What's like a? Do you have like any like unique turn-ons? That's something that will turn you on. That's not like
unique
expected.
When they have dreads.
Damn, girl, you really in Miami? That shit's crazy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What about gold? You like golds too? Is the gold tee that'll give you turn on too?
That's cute, but sometimes it's too much.
Oh, you really from North Miami? That's crazy. Shout out NMB, bro. Flo, what's up?
Rubbed off on me.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, because Tracy Moore is not that far from North Miami Beach High. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Red wine or white wine?
White.
White?
Yeah, it's chill.
Would you rather have the boyfriend who always plays video games or the boyfriend who's always in the club?
This is the worst. I don't like video games, and I think if you're older than 20 and you're playing video games, it's like on the daily, it's so stupid. Like I can't.
Okay.
But clubs, it's like you're pretty much a promoter. And it's like no offense to promoters, but you know how it be like that lifestyle.
Like if you're in the club all the time, you better be making money.
Yeah, you better be either making money or like, why are you there? Like, because I know people who like have families and relationships and they're every day at the club, and I'm like, what do you gain from that? Unless like, okay, if you take like your clients out, but
I mean,
like,
it is a great place to like network. You know, if you're trying to meet people.
Somewhat, yeah.
Like,
but
you have people from all around the world that come here that are valuable people. You know, that have money, that have businesses and shit. So. It is, you know, like you do. I feel like, and I say this to my friends too who don't like the nightlife. I say if you're in Miami and you run a business, you have to go out at night sometimes, like to network, you know, because you could meet someone that's gonna change your life. You know,
That's true. I like going out, but I don't go out and get blacked out. I mostly do it to like meet people.
right?
So that's if you know how to do that, that's fine. You can go out, you know, but just don't
Okay.
stay too late.
Let's see, the tequila or Hennessy. Huh?
No tequila. I'm not
Shower or bath?
shower.
Ashanti or Aaliyah? Yeah, like.
Okay, I know who they are.
Okay, let me do it different. Let me do an equivalent.
do-
Gunna or Lil Baby?
Oh my god, why would you do that? They're like brothers to me. They're like twins, but like a little different.
Yeah. Okay. Iced coffee or hot coffee?
Hot coffee. I'm Russian.
Short nails or long nails?
Ideally, I like long, but I'm an esthetician, so I have to have short.
Okay. Top or bottom?
Like, okay, I don't like that question a lot because I don't never know what to answer. Like, what do you mean?
Interpret it however you want. Just say an answer.
I want to say top, but it depends what you mean.
How else
Can I
could I?
do both? Can I do both? Like
You do both?
I
Okay.
do both.
You remind me. I could ask you this: Bad Bunny or Ozuna?
Bad Bunny. I love Azuna, but Bad Bunny.
Okay. Appetizer or dessert?
Appetizer. Definitely.
Okay. I'm gonna present a scenario to you. You tell me what you think. Okay. There's a guy. He's dating two girls, Amanda and Brenda.
Okay.
He told Amanda that there's Brenda, and told Brenda she's the only one. Who does he love more?
Oh, the Amanda probably.
Okay.
Because he was honest with her.
Okay.
But he just told Brenda some bullshit that she's the only one, but
Or
she's
he
not.
told Brenda because he wants to protect her from the.
Maybe
truth,
that
and
too.
then-
But maybe that too. So it depends on the person because it depends on the person.
Okay.
I see what you mean. I just think about it from my point of view. But if I think about the
Like,
guy's
would you
point
want
of
your
view,
man to tell you that there's another girl, or would you, out of sight, out of mind, you don't know? What
if it's a one-time thing, you don't have to tell me. But if it's like you're dating somebody, yeah, I would rather know because and then I
do
can
you think
know.
all men cheat? Is that a thing in like as far as the comparison between like Russian culture,
not only-
Eastern European? Is that do men cheat over there in Russia? Is that like a thing?
Yeah, everything is the same everywhere. There's a lot of movies about it, TV shows, whatever.
Women are more accepting of it, or
No. Well, maybe they are, but again, I was always thinking about that too. If they're more accepting or not, I feel like they can forgive more, but usually, no. Like it's usually if you cheat, like goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
It's family is very like valued there, so it's like if you have another,
like if you bring it to the
if it's like in a way, then
cheat smart.
yeah.
Basically.
Well, yeah, technically, and I get it.
Yeah.
It's better sometimes. Sometimes, I mean, it's not about only men. Like women cheat too sometimes. Maybe men just don't know. Like it's not about cheating. I always trying to put the cheating concept like a little different because I feel like I've never been like married or nothing, but imagine if you're married for somebody for 10 years. It's either I don't know how I'm gonna react. Like it's either you get annoyed with a person, or like you get like too close and you're like brother and sister,
Right.
Or you're like best friends and you're like I'm sorry, but like.
Yeah, just the
You know what I
thought
mean?
of like
This is just my person. That's it. And like, no, it's be like you mean like sleep or like.
sexually, yeah.
Well, that's the point. So some people, I feel like I think that too. Sometimes like you just don't when you're with somebody like you're married to somebody, you're dating somebody, you don't really think about like sex or anything like this. You just think about the relationship you have, the friendship you have,
I
and
think women do that.
maybe women do
I
that.
think women are not going to cheat if the man is
Because
doing
we
what he
value
needs to
it
do.
way more. Like it's like a whole thing to us.
Right. So like if
We don't
you're
really
going to
separate.
cheat, the guy's doing something wrong, I think. You know what I'm saying? I think if you're going to cheat,
Yeah.
the guy is not filling you emotionally or he's not doing his job, which is why you're going to cheat.
Probably. And that's what I'm saying. I try not to judge because I'm not that experienced, like in that, like I can't say for everybody again.
Right.
And it's different people and but if you cheat, then cheat smart and don't just put it out there because I've met people who just put it out there and then the wife or the girlfriend always like on everybody's ass, like checking Instagrams and it's just horrible and it's embarrassing.
You check phones?
No, I would not,
Okay.
because I would not want anybody to check my phone. Not even because I have like stuff in there. It's just
Why,
because
your DM's crazy?
no,
You
that's
got
not.
blue checks in your DM?
You know, a lot of blue checks that I had got taken away because Instagram is, taking away fake blue checks.
Oh, so all the dudes were fake.
So now they're just
fake
like,
verified.
I know their comments go to the bottom now. Whatever.
Okay, introvert or extrovert?
I like extroverts because I'm more like a
Introvert.
introvert. So I like when somebody's more open than me and more
That's
social.
cool how you process that, because you could have processed that as what are you, introvert or extrovert?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I process about somebody else. I'm like in the middle, but I don't think it's. I don't know if it's the actual thing, but I like
Okay.
extroverts
Okay.
because I can cling to them, and if they like me, then I'm
Yeah.
out there with them, but I don't have to say much.
Yeah. Okay,
know?
perfect. Love or money?
Love or money? Damn. I always pick love
Oh, that's good.
because I feel like when you're happy and you're in love, everything just comes along.
Yeah, money is okay. Fashion or music?
Music. I don't really care that much about fashion.
Got you.
I do, but music.
Beamer or Benz?
Bands. All I like is bands. I love men who drive bands.
Yeah.
You can drive a Ferrari, a Lamborghini. I'm gonna be like, okay, that's nice, but if you drive a Benz, I want you and I'm gonna have you.
Talk about it. Condo or house?
For now, probably a condo. If
Okay.
we're living in Miami,
Yeah.
I feel like. I mean, I
You
like
stay in a
going-
condo in Sunny Isles?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and I've been like always living in a condo
Yeah.
in Russia too. So house is like a bit too much. I don't know. I've never experienced like living in a house like that. So
With a driveway,
yeah.
backyard. Sweet or spicy?
Oh, sweet. Don't like spicy.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Would you rather have really good head and average dick, or bomb dick and average head?
The second one.
Bomb dick, average head.
Yeah.
Okay. What's more annoying to you? Would you rather do the laundry or the dishes?
The dishes because it's therapeutic.
I think that I say the same shit. It's peaceful.
I love doing dishes. It's like you just zone out.
Put music.
Exactly. Laundry is like you put it in and then it's it. And then it's just spinning.
Yeah, and folding. I hate folding.
Yeah.
Skiing in Aspen or parasailing in Puerto Rico?
Parasailing, no, skiing in Aspen.
Okay.
I don't like parasailing. What's parasailing? Hold on, it's the one that you sit on the. You don't even know what's parasailing.
Now you're fucking me up.
Because I've never been to Puerto Rico, but it's a great place. I want to go.
Isn't parasailing the one where you're on the surfboard with the thing?
Wait,
With the
parasailing
flag?
is the one when. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's the one that you just stand on like.
On a surfboard with a flag, and then
Yes.
the wind blows you, right?
Yes, but I don't know.
I should Google that. I don't know why I have that. I don't even know what
I
it
don't
is.
know. I think skiing in Aspen because it's more familiar. I don't know that.
Gotcha.
I like that.
Okay. Order in or eat out?
Eat out. Ordering is expensive.
Bro, you said order in is expensive?
Yeah, ordering like
No,
Uber
I mean-
Eats or whatever.
I mean, like eating out or like ordering in.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
eating
yeah,
out because
okay.
you get at least in a restaurant you get like the vibes and
Yeah.
it's like you kind of what you pay for most of the time if you know the good
No,
restaurant.
the Uber Eats
Uber
restaurant
Eats,
are
like,
like
they bring
$40, like minimum $40 to get
No,
food
you
now.
get $10 food and then $40 delivery and then
Yeah.
it's cold and it's like
Yeah,
not
now
good.
I gotta pay $5 to be the priority,
And
so
then
you go to
tip.
me first. Get the fuck out of
Yeah, exactly.
here. Would you rather have the smart boyfriend or the funny boyfriend?
Damn. Okay, this is hard because I love fools and I love funny people. You have to entertain me. Otherwise, if I feel like I'm the one entertaining, you're just friend zoned. I feel like I'm just not higher than you, but I'm like bro, I'm like making you laugh. Like, what's up,
Yeah,
shawty?
yeah.
But like,
That's interesting because girls don't be funny. I've been feeling like I have to be the show all the time.
I don't know,
and these
guys-
girls just be like so fucking boring. Like,
guys think I'm funny, but not like, oh my god, like funny. But like I'm saying, like just like,
yeah.
okay, cool. But smart. Is
I mean,
like,
some would
good.
say to be funny is to be smart, but
Maybe you have a point.
curly hair or straight hair?
Oh, I don't know. Dreads.
Good one. That wasn't one of the. I'm gonna add that next time.
Right.
Marriage with no kids or kids with no marriage?
Probably kids with no marriage because I just want to experience having kids.
Okay.
Honestly, just for experience.
Okay.
I mean, as long as you're cool with a baby daddy and whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
he's like supportive, then it's fine.
You have siblings?
No, I'm the only
You're
one.
the only child? Oh wow. So you definitely talk to yourself.
I do, and I'm not ashamed.
Yeah, what are we gonna do today? I don't know.
Literally write my diary.
That's funny. Angie, I appreciate you coming through. Plug your social media one more time.
My personal Instagram is
Plug whatever you want. You can plug your Snapchat, your TikTok. Plug whatever. You want.
my Instagram is. I don't even know how to say it. It's,
What you mean?
Okay, COME.
How do you say your name in Russian? Because you sent your name to me and I was like, yo, I don't even know how to pronounce this. It's
Angelica.
in Russian?
Angelica.
Angelika.
Yeah.
That's dope.
But Angelica, or it's spelled ANZH, so it's Angelica.
Angelika.
So everybody just calls me Ans.
Ange.
Well, Ange or Ans. Like,
Ans.
you can do like Z.
Okay.
But my Instagram is Come My Own Boss, which is COME_UN_BOSS. Instagram, so.
Dope. There it is. Mind me on the rocks. Bow.